All right, let's listen.
Isn't polyamory just cheating with extra steps? I gotta point this out here. Okay, it's like polyamory has been gentrified. We are witnessing the systematic takeover of a profound, difficult philosophical framework, which is polyamory. Now, I'm not polyamorous. I'm monogamous by every stretch of the word, but
Why am I not surprised at all? But let's keep listening. See if see if he can surprise us.
the same forces of emotional laziness and instant gratification that have ruined everything else. This isn't evolution. It's a hostile takeover. What was meant to be a sacred architecture of intentional, multiplied love has been co opted, stripped of its spiritual and ethical load bearing walls, and turned into a trendy condo development for the emotionally homeless.
The emotionally homeless? Really? Okay. I'm going to have some opinions on this, I know.
It's been gentrified. It's become gentrified cheating, obviously. But the same old tired betrayal, the same thing in monogamy, is the same thing with better branding. It's the same exact thing. You're doing a splash of therapy speak and a smug of self-congratulatory aura of being, I'm ethically non-monogamous. That's stupid. They've taken the language of liberation, autonomy, radical honesty, and weaponized it into a license for profoundly selfish behavior. Using
So here's the problem I have with this, quite literally. Um, you're making broad statements on this. Like, why are you doing this? Like, quite literally, as you're a monogamous person, why are you adding to the conversation? Now, are there people like this in polyamory? Yes. Just like there are people like this in monogamy. Yes. But let's keep going. All right.
polyamory not as a structure to build more love, but as a wrecking ball to avoid the hard work of building any love at all. It's colonialism for the soul. That's what's happening. Where people march in, paint their flag of desire on someone else's heart, extract the resources of validation and intimacy, and then move on to the next territory.
So you're saying that polyamory and polyamorous people are just there to emotionally manipulate people? Is that what you're saying? Be- Hmm. Yeah, no, but let I'll hear you out.
Make no mistake, real polyamory, the kind that is just a fancy label for a collection of concurrent situationships, is some of the most insanely difficult emotional labor a human being can ever undertake. It is relentless, daily practices that demand the emotional intelligence of a master therapist, the logical prowess of a military commander, and the philosophical stamina of a monk. This isn't about having a roster, it's about being fully present and accountable and nurturing cornerstone in many multiple evolving emotional ecosystems. That's what it is simultaneously, and most people can't do that. It takes such surgical honesty. You're managing multiple heart level economies. Every sovereign nation you invite into your polycule, that's important. There's different levels to this, and there's so much into it. It's not fair to just say it's cheating with extra steps. Here's the tragic, inescapable flaw in this entire beautiful broken system. You cannot build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand, and humans, by and large, are sand. We are flawed, selfish, terrified creatures who are brilliant at constructing elaborate justifications for our own bad behavior. The very thing polyamory demands is radical honesty, unwavering accountability, profound self awareness. It's the very thing most people are pathologically averse to. The people can't do that, they can't deliver that. The most classic monogamous sense of the word, people are going to cheat and polyamory. That's what's going to happen because people are people. Their true nature is cowardly. That's what happens. That's the reality of it. And I don't think anybody has the true nature or the true ability to actually work with polyamory because it requires too much emotional labor, so they give up immediately. That's why in practice it's horrible, but in concept, polyamory is pretty cool. And yes, I'm strictly monogamous. Do not take this as an invitation at all.
So here's the thing, and quite literally, this is coming from someone who's been polyamorous now for over 15 years. All right, quite literally, emotional labor exists in every relationship, whether it's a friendship, monogamous relationship, polyamorous relationship, whatever have you. Even familial relationships require emotional labor. And we should expect honesty in every relationship. And that's the thing, is that we are human. Okay? That means, yes, we are going to fuck up. But when we fuck up, we hold ourselves accountable for that fuck up. And that's the difference. Polyamory is not removing the thought or the feeling that people can't fuck up. It's you have to take accountability for your actions. When people fuck up in monogamous relationships, there are actions that happen, whether that is go to therapy or the relationship breaks apart. Just because a relationship ends does not mean it wasn't successful. Relationships sometimes run its course. Just because a relationship ends doesn't mean that relationship wasn't successful. And I think that we need to stop looking at relationships as goal oriented. As always, have fun.